Oh, you don't have to.
I mean, he was supposed to whip the camera when
He
I
was.
say.
Yeah, we have a new. Yeah,
Bro, you're supposed to be on camera, on point. We didn't bring you in here for no reason, bro. And the camera's still not on me as I'm talking. Now it's on me. Tim, I can't do this, Tim.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TIMS Bros Podcast, the number one trending podcast in the world. Check the stats. It's a fact.
Or don't.
Or don't.
But you're going to want to because we made it to episode 19,
bro.
You know the meaning behind number 19?
No, I don't.
I don't
really
either. I just think but I don't. But
All right.
19.
We'll research it, bro.
We'll research it. Y'all can look it up.
Yeah, I'll Google that somewhere. But thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing, and tuning in. Make sure you hit that notification bell. That way, every time we drop an episode, you are notified. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to get down into that comment section. It's out of control, as usual.
As usual.
Yeah.
And David takes the crown.
He does. He really
Comments.
does. I mean, he literally look. Here's a cheat code. Just watch a couple of seconds. That way, we get the view, and then you can just read his Cliff Notes.
Yeah, it's like for real. Like
it's literally Cliff Notes.
Yeah,
dog.
you can read the whole description. If you don't want to watch the podcast, just go to David's. Summarize.
Please watch though. We definitely need you to watch
and subscribe because like about 56% of you are unsubscribed.
This is true. We have a lot of you guys that are watching the podcast but aren't subscribed. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you don't have to wait for the Instagram post to say, hey, episode out now. Nah, man, it'll notify you.
YouTube gives you a notification.
It does.
All you got to do is tap it. Just tap it in.
Just tap it in. Tap it in.
A little tap.
A little tap-a-roo. Adam Sandler, bro.
Man.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
So, you guys make sure to hit that subscribe button. Help us out. And also make sure to follow us on Instagram at Tim's Bros Podcast. I'm your host, Tim Bro, and I'm here with Dino, the greatest coffee maker of all time. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead and give it up.
Reigning coffee champion.
Reigning coffee champion, man.
I mean, man, I don't know how many awards am I getting this year? The coffee champion, like the assistant.
I know,
the world's best assistant.
Hey, and you know what? I think we're up for an award for the greatest vlog.
Hey, come on,
this is true, man.
Let's
I think we're up there with Impulsive. We're up there with Joe Rogan.
We're there.
We were nominated.
We're right behind.
Right behind. So you guys help us out. Make sure to vote.
Yeah.
All right.
Vote, buy the merch so you can help support my Hawaii trip still.
Hey, you guys make sure to support and get the merch. Look at this.
Come on. Matching again.
Man. Yep. It'll make you slimmer. All right.
Yeah.
Make you look, you know what I mean? Look,
just get like you built different.
Yeah.
You're about to rip it.
I almost. You heard it, right? You heard it. Make sure to order a size smaller. That way you
Come on now. Great minds think alike. Come on.
Yeah, exactly, man. So how's your week been? How's everything
been pretty good.
Yeah.
Been pretty good. The weather it's starting to get cold.
It's starting to get cooler.
San Antonio here too, bro. It's a little chilly.
We're gonna have to start looking into doing some hoodies.
Come on away. I said we get some hoodies.
Hey, we got the organ today.
Oh, Tim, do you feel what I feel right now? I said that subscribers should buy a shirt right now. So if you're doing nothing right now but just watching this, go ahead and click the link in the description right now.
I feel it now.
And buy the merch. You said a little dog. or donkey. I believe.
Oh, wasn't that Shrek?
Yes.
Yeah. That was the donkey, right?
Man.
Oh my
God.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Anyways, hopefully that'll be
the
soon.
merch changes your life.
It
changes your life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, I was tired before. Put on the merch.
You know what I'm
telling
saying?
you, man.
Come on.
It's like those wristbands you used to get in the mall. You know, they'd be like, "Yo, your balance is gonna be better."
Oh no, but didn't they tie that to like?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't know the
it's
conspiracy
fake.
theories on that, but I definitely know. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I guess you won't go there.
Oh man, yeah, for
I know
sure,
what you're
man.
talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I've been having a relatively good week. The only thing is, I actually broke a tooth.
What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding, man.
Karla just knocked you in the mouth.
She just pow. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. No, actually today. So for most of you people that know, maybe don't know, you know, obviously we're an avid hunting family, and we like to go hunting and stuff. And so my dad and I, we were at Bass Pro Okay, and
I've never been. Sorry, but
What?
Everyone's like, "You never been to Bass Pro?" And I'm
Yeah,
like,
man.
What am I supposed to go in there with like my tent already or something? Like, what am I going like? Hey guys, I heard a lot about this place,
man. Yeah. Down in San Antonio, it's there's savages down there. I need a tent. No, man. So we were just we were going and sighting his gun, getting it ready, and just kind of doing some shopping and all that stuff. And I'm chewing gum, so I have a root canal on one of my teeth back here. And I've had it for maybe maybe 5-6 years, maybe a little longer.
Okay.
And I was chewing gum, and literally it just the crown popped off, bro.
I was thinking like an apple, some hard candy.
No,
they got the
gum.
softest
The
thing,
softest
bro.
thing.
Like gum.
And gum's sticky though, man. Yeah, and it just literally popped off, and I was like, "What in the world?" So I literally. Let's just say I won't smile looking this way. It'll be this way because it looks
so
funny.
thumbnail picnics to be.
No, dog, no. You might pick them, but I have the final say.
A hockey smile,
The
some
hockey
teeth
smile.
missing or something.
Yeah, I need to tell a cool story. Like I got in a fight or something, and you should see the other guy.
In the alleyways again, you know.
Yeah, I should probably say something like that. But no, I was chewing gum, and it broke. So I'm kind of feeling a certain type of way.
You get any
about that right
headaches? I know, like.
No, man. Hey, I don't know. Are you feeling this? I don't know. Maybe it's me and my age, or maybe it's my career and what I'm doing. But man, I've recently been like exhausted, like tired, like all day, every day. And obviously, you shouldn't WebMD stuff, right? Because you have cancer, you have some terminal disease, right? And it's just like something bad is bound to happen, right? Yeah. But I don't know. I've just been like extremely exhausted.
Does it tie in? And I wonder if it does tie in. I'm asking you. I don't know if you know anything, but like we both look at screens every day.
Oh yeah, well that's why
doing music.
Dude.
Like,
yeah.
What are those?
These are blue light glasses, bro. I wear them all the time.
Julian. Big Daddy. Remember when he put on the glass?
That's right. Oh,
come
man.
on,
I didn't pick that one up. My
on.
bad, dog. My bad. I didn't make that. Yeah,
Timothy.
Tim. Scuba Steve. No, yeah. Actually, I wear them a lot now. Because and a lot of people are like, oh, prescription. And I'm like, yeah. Well, these aren't prescribed blue light, but I wear them. Because of that, I was actually really exhausted looking at a screen all day. And, I mean, I can look at the screen maybe 12, 14 hours a day. And it was too much for me. And I started like my eyes would physically hurt. And then it wasn't until I got these that now they don't hurt as bad. But, yeah, maybe I'm just going to bed too late.
I was going to say, because that's my thing, too, is like I do usually feel up like tired or like sleepy from staring at the screen. But then when I reflect back and look, I'm like, but I am kind of going to bed late. So
that
might be the
go to the doctor,
problem.
like, what time you going to bed? 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe just. But the thing is, when I was younger, when I was like in my mid-20s, early 20s, I could go to bed at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and then wake up at like 12 the next day and then feel good. My body automatically wakes me up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Gotcha.
So if I go to bed at 2 or 1 o'clock, like I'm not getting, I don't know if it's that or if it's age.
You're not getting your full 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, and the thing is, I've always heard people when I was younger, I would hear people say like, "Oh, I'm on my 4th coffee." I'm like, God, you really need coffee that bad? I'm feeling it now. Like now I need like 2-3 cups to make it during throughout the day. But I do feel like it's like seasonal. It's not all the time. I think a lot of it too is that I haven't been drinking water as much as I normally drink it.
So then you're dehydrated.
So maybe. I don't know. It could be something like that.
I don't know. Tim, maybe you should WebMD it. Maybe you should just do that.
Yo, but I did WebMD this, and this actually was funny because this like tied into what we were talking about, like the conspiracy things, where I feel like they see what you're typing in and saying and all that stuff, and then it's like coming up on YouTube. But this video came up on YouTube, and it was like, "Are you a genius?" ? And I'm like,
what the?
I'm like, how? Maybe.
Of course.
I think I am. So I click it, and it tells you like the 5 things.
All these pop ups.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No. So I was like, dang. I think either I'm a genius or I don't know.
So did you take the test?
No. It gave you like, okay. So watch this. I'm gonna research this. For owning one, but I know one of them. I can't find the exact one, but I know one of the signs was forgetfulness, bro. And I forget so much stuff. People will tell me things like, "I told you." I'm like, I don't remember. Or obviously on the show where I'm like, what were we talking about, dog? Like I don't even. Yeah, that was definitely one of them. I know another one was, suffer from like anxiety.
But these are signs of what?
Of being a genius.
Being a genius.
Yeah, like Kanye West level genius, like like that level genius. And I was surprised because when I saw that YouTube video, I was like, man, you know what? I got pretty much everyone on this list, man.
Jesus.
You question everything, okay? I do question everything, dude.
Okay.
I question. Anybody will tell you that really knows me, and I mean really, really knows me. I question absolutely everything.
Gotcha. Okay.
Almost everything. It says, are you curious about everything? Do you question why things are the way that they are? Well, that's a first sign of a genius right there. Because the brilliant mind never stops questioning and trying to answer the deepest, darkest questions of existence and the universe. This is very true. Well,
come on.
All right. Number 2, you talk to yourself. I find myself doing that. I talk to myself a pretty good amount, especially when I'm in the car. Maybe not out loud, but definitely in my brain. Like a lot. And it says, normally people think it's weird when somebody talks to themselves, but little do they know that weirdos who talk to themselves are actually men of superior intellect.
Wow.
That's for sure. You constantly challenge yourself.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. I'm very competitive.
Okay.
Your scattered brain. I just said that.
Yeah.
And then you worry too much. And that's anybody who knows me, I worry way too much than what I should. To the point of like anxiety and whatnot, and so
what's the description under the whole worry too much or
the description? Let's see, that's a good question. I just closed it out, so I got to open it back up. It says most often geniuses are the most laid back people. Thanks for consistent thoughts and questioning rolling through their brains. Most of us can just shrug off random existential questions, but the smart ones of us aren't able to do that. They overthink every minute detail, which can be emotionally taxing. And that's me. And a lot of times it's either like, sometimes I know people are like, oh, man, he's the tough guy. Like, he's this way, he's that way. And he, some people think maybe I'm a douchebag. I don't know.
Yeah.
But sometimes I might say something, and then I will think about it like, dang, should I have said that? Should I have said it that way? And that will wear on me for days. Or somebody, if like say we have a debate about something and they had a got you moment and I didn't know the answer, I'll ponder that answer and I'll have anxiety over it. Yeah, so I'm like, man, am I a genius or this is just like,
or am I weird?
Or am I just weird, dog? Like, which one is it? But honestly, no, I'm not kidding. Like I legitimately saw that the other day and I was just like, oh my God. But then here's the other kicker. I was on TikTok and it was like the 7 or 10 things like signs that would let you know that you have a bad liver. And and I was like, I was all of them, bro. I was like, dang, do I have a bad liver? I was like, wow. So I don't know. I don't know if you can believe everything you read, but
I don't know, Tim. You got I think I'm a little worried for you.
Yeah,
Tim,
you're a genius. That's all. That's
yeah,
hey,
okay.
your genius is showing, dog.
Okay,
yeah.
Genius is showing.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
So I thought that was really interesting. I don't know, man.
I don't know that I think you need a clear history. I think you need to stay away from your phone for a good while, bro.
Phone, it could be. I can't do that.
Come on now, you got to stay away from that stuff.
It's all day, every day.
You need to put that timer where it restricts you after a certain time. You're just gonna go to bed.
You know what I'm worried about?
What?
Tonight.
Why?
Yo, so tonight. Obviously, by the time this airs, this
So-
will already happen.
So like tonight, November 5th, tonight.
No, actually, no, November 6th. So November 6th,
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow is Karla's birthday. So,
Okay.
yep.
All right,
Round of applause for Karla. All right, tomorrow is Karla's birthday.
19 years old.
19.
Man,
She
come
wishes.
I tried helping you, Carla.
You
You
tried
said
helping
you
out,
would.
but no, let's be realistic, all right? I got to bring her down to earth,
All
all right?
truth here, all
I
truth here.
got to bring her down to earth, all right? She hypes herself up too much, but no, tomorrow.
Because she hypes everyone else up, but you, Tim. So I get you.
It is true, man. It is true.
I get
But
you.
she will be turning 31. I don't know if she'll like that or not, but she'll be 31 tomorrow. So tomorrow's her birthday. We'll be hanging out and doing some fun stuff. But tomorrow night is the fight night, man.
Oh, is it the Canelo fight?
Versus Plant, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Any predictions? Why I want to do this is because this episode is going to air.
Yeah.
So whatever we say,
It'll still be before the
it'll
fight.
be before the fight,
Man,
dog. Yeah.
I take Canelo. So white. Canelo.
Canelo.
I'll take Canelo.
take
I thought,
Canelo.
you know what? We'll change it back.
Back to the Mario. We gotta bring it back to the Mario.
Get the finger snap.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I gotta go Canelo.
Okay.
I'll say 9th round.
Dang, 9th round. Okay, I like it.
Ninth
I like
round,
it. That's
Canelo.
pretty good.
Wait, come on. What's your take?
Oh, I definitely got Canelo all the way, man. Canelo's just a different animal. He's a different beast. I mean, he's been fighting since he was. I mean, he was like 7, and he was like.
I like how this overtook Karla's birthday.
It really did.
Like, Karla's birthday.
Birthday. No
Fight night.
It's all about that fight night,
Yeah.
dog. No, I mean, honestly, he's been fighting since he was young. He was 7, and he was 14, fighting grown men and knocking them out. Right? Like,
What were you doing at 14?
Man, I was picking my butt at 14. I was playing Call of Duty.
All right.
I was doing
but this
stuff.
dude was knocking people out.
This
man.
dude was 14, knocking grown men out. All right, so he was definitely built different. And yeah, man, I mean, he holds all the belts and all the all the different what is it called? Not divisions, because that's weight class, but like all of the sanctions, right? So he just needs this belt to literally have all the belts.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I think he'll be the first Hispanic to do that, first Mexican to do that. And yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a really good fight. I say, man, you know what? Yeah, I would say I think you're on one. I think around that like 9th, 10th round. I think that's where I think he'll knock him out.
Yeah.
I think he'll knock him out.
I mean they both seem like great fighters, but
yeah,
Canelo he's built different, bro.
Dude.
I mean, like we said, he is built different, and I think
put my money on him.
Yeah. I'll put
For
$5.
The $5 that he made from all of our merch guys.
Yeah, come on now.
So make sure
What's going to the Hawaii trip is going to go in towards the fight.
Come on, get that merch.
Buy that merch right now.
Get that merch. I said.
You get a t-shirt right now. I say right now. Oh man.
Oh my God. You should have never given me a gospel organ, man. That's it. It's
Producers, take the laptop away from him, please. Take the laptop away from him.
Take that away.
Golly,
Oh
man.
my God, that's too much, bro. That's
But
too
yeah,
much.
fight night. Tomorrow night.
UFC is another one too.
Man.
Yep, Usman is gonna fight.
Oh, isn't he? What's the other guy's name?
Covington.
Okay, no, I was thinking of another one. What's his name? Jorge? Was it Masvidal?
No, they already fought.
No. But I think I just saw a graphic. Like, I think he's fighting again, like December. I don't know. I could be.
Oh yeah, maybe, yeah, but yeah, no. But this is the Jake Paul.
Who? Oh,
Tommy Fury.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
I don't know.
Every time I bet against Jake Paul, man, every single time he's freaking won, man. But Tommy Fury, obviously, brother of Tyson Fury. He's good. He's good. He's
how many
undefeated.
fights does he have?
He has, I think, 7 underneath his belt.
But like they're professional. Okay.
Professional fights. I think all of them, but a couple have been knockouts.
But
the last one was decision.
But Jake's fighting like washed up.
Yeah,
I think
true.
His last fight was at least someone who is recent in.
So he right. So he was probably arguably the greatest pound for pound fighter of all time in UFC. His weight class, and he's in his 40s, retired.
He kind of rocked Jake a little bit. I think
he did. Yeah, he did. You know? He rocked him. He did. Yeah. It was a really good fight, but Tommy Fury, man, I think he's got it.
Okay, so you think Tommy's built different? He's built different?
I mean, he's not Tyson Fury. He's
definitely
not Tyson Fury. But I think he has what it takes. I think it'll be a great fight. I think it'll be a toe-to-toe fight, honestly. Okay. And then, I don't know, maybe Tommy Fury might take it. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I think I might just have to call out Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? So if you're watching this right now... This is my...
Now you're definitely getting knocked out.
I don't know why I'm twitching. I don't know why I'm like, oh, God.
Something's wrong, guy. No. Something's wrong, bro. I'm still trying to get a boxing match happening in our little circle, man. That'd be hilarious.
It's got to happen.
It definitely has to happen.
And then all the earnings and stuff will go to the church.
At our live event, we gotta do a boxing match, dude.
That's gonna be funny.
Live event,
bro. So obviously tomorrow, November 6th, all that stuff. But dude, it's It's November.
I know.
This year has like flown by so fast, bro.
Really fast, man.
Next month, Christmas already. Then we're going into 2022.
Yeah.
It flew by.
No, honestly, this year flew by really fast.
Yeah.
Really, really fast. I was really surprised at how fast this year really just, went by. Especially once you hit that like middle June, July. It just feels downhill from there, bro.
Yeah,
it just
shifts into the next gear.
Yeah.
And wow.
Oh, yeah. By the time you know it, man. So I feel like the culture is really funny here, though, because it's like as soon as Halloween is over, it's like, I don't want to laugh for Christmas. I'm like, man, if I hear that girl
in
one
San
more time.
Antonio, there's already houses decorated. There's Christmas music already. Like,
have you seen that lady that lives down the street from me?
With all those big old...
Yes, dude. She does that for Easter, for Easters.
She probably has diarrhea for Easter. Yeah.
No, dude, she goes all out. Halloween, I mean, she decks out the house, the yard, and everything, and then she does
the halls.
Stupid. But yeah, she does it for Christmas. She does it for Thanksgiving and stuff. But yeah, I feel like we go into like sixth gear, man. Once what's it called? Halloween goes by. It's like by Christmas, man.
Downhill from there.
What are you wanting for Christmas, man?
What I want for Christmas is I want a Neve 5057 and I want a Burrow audio.
So you want like $7,000 worth of audio equipment?
About 7, 8. If the Lord
Light
wants
work.
to,
if the Lord wants to
bless me, forget the Hawaii trip.
Yeah, I know, right? I need some gear, man.
I need some gear, man.
No, realistically,
man. I mean, I think once I was like past the 22 years old, maybe even I kind of like got over like the gifts.
Yeah.
But
doesn't that suck about Christmas? Like whenever you were younger,
it sucks for like your childhood. Like you were like waiting for the treat for like the presents and all. Now it's just like,
and then getting out of school and all that stuff. And now when you're older, Christmas doesn't hit as hard.
It doesn't. I mean, especially when you get like the boxer briefs.
When you get to that point.
I mean, I'm not ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? You don't need new underwear fresh. But I'm just saying, when you transition from like back then the Xbox, the original Xbox, and then like
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
No more
you
money
just can't
and
get into it because they would never understand.
It becomes underwear and like maybe a $10 if you luck out.
No,
maybe
$10. No. You're right, man. I that's the only thing that sucks when you get older, man. That's what a lot of people don't understand. I tell a lot of young people like, enjoy your youth.
Look into that camera right there.
Enjoy your youth, man.
Enjoy it.
No, seriously, because first off, high school goes by really quick, and you're so ready to leave high school, man, right? Like you're so ready to just like bounce and get out. For me, at least that's what it was. Now I'm like, man, I wish those 4 years were longer, man. Yeah. No bills, no worries.
What age did like it hit you? Like, man, like I kind of missed.
Man, I think I was probably about 22, maybe like 21, 22. Because I think when I graduated high school, I was 18. Went to college for a year, and then after that year, I went to Media Tech and studied engineering and all that stuff and producing. And then after that was when I was I went to go work for the studio that I worked at, and I was there for a couple of years. And then when I decided to get married to Karla, that's when like I kind of had to get a real job, and I was doing music on the side because I couldn't travel as much. Obviously, you're newlyweds. You're not like I can't be traveling around the world and stuff. So when that happened, I decided, okay, get a regular job, and that I want to say I was like 23 when that happened, 22, 23 maybe. And a lot of brain damage, man. I can't remember exactly what year that was, man. But yeah, like it was around that time, and I think then is when I was like, man, I really wish I was back in school. Like, oh my gosh, and yeah, and then same thing with like just rushing, getting married, and like all that stuff. You're like, you look back on it. Obviously, I'm super grateful being married and all that stuff.
He's not miserable.
He's
not
not miserable, bro. Don't think that. But the thing is. What a lot of people we actually had this really good conversation between me and a couple people from church. We were talking about men and our mental health and how a lot of dads, and especially in the Hispanic community, I feel like you just kind of have to tough things out. But there's a lot of stress and anxiety that a lot of men have, but they don't speak up about it.
Gotcha.
Like, for instance, I own a business. I have a son and I have a wife, and I have to make sure that our bills are paid.
Yeah.
I got to make sure that I'm bringing in enough money to sustain a family, and then also to give my son more than what my parents gave me, which they gave me a lot. And you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stress, anxiety that goes into that, and we build it up. And women tend to, you know, their emotions, you're like, golly, like, chill, like, oh my God, you know what I mean? And
Daddy, chill.
right?
Come on.
But that's usually women, and men, we hide our emotions, and we just, you know, hoister them in, which then that's why a lot of guys struggle with anger issues. And me, I had a lot of anger issues, bro. I remember one time Karla making me mad, and dude, I used to I obviously never never hit her or nothing like that, but I would get so upset. I would slam doors. I would throw stuff. I remember one time all of her makeup and stuff was on a dresser.
Oh, boy.
Dude, and she had said something super disrespectful. I can't remember what it was. And I remember going in there.
Oh, no,
just
take time to remember, please.
I know.
Please take time.
And I just grabbed all of hers, and I threw it all. And I had so many anger issues, but it's because I didn't
People
know.
watching right now with their jaw dropped, don't you act for once like that ain't never happened in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
We are normal human people, okay?
We are,
we
man.
know.
Yeah.
Tim, because I know that, like, oh, brother,
No.
you do the makeup,
No, brother. No, I mean, I genuinely had like anger issues because
I'm surprised you're alive right now after you pulled something like that.
Oh yeah, no, Karla, I can't believe she stayed with me, man.
She went super sane and like,
no, I mean, I would, dude. I had a lot of I had a lot of pride issues, and B, I had a lot of anger issues that I had to work through. And thank God, I can say I don't have anger issues and I don't have pride issues. Like I
think
did
that's where
before.
they come in, like as your significant other. And I think like women, they help out with that, bro. Like they test your patience, they test your character.
Well, that's why I like the episode with my dad. He's like patience.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. He's not there right now.
Yeah,
he's there in spirit.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I mean, honestly, I had to learn that, and I had to learn how to actually talk and let Karla know my emotions, or let people know, like, hey, I'm a little stressed out right now.
You're not with the boys all the time anymore.
No.
It's kind of like, yo,
No,
this
not at all.
is. You can't treat her like the boys.
No.
Can't get angry around her like the boys.
No. And so I had to definitely learn that. But a lot of people, you know, it's funny because they don't talk about it, and men don't talk about it. I guarantee you, like women right now that are watching, if you go and talk to your husband and just say, hey, let's be real. Like, do you have stress? Like, do you have anxiety?
It's
like,
funny.
Do you
That's not
struggle with
funny,
something?
but I was talking about.
It's funny.
That with some. Okay, yeah, it's very funny. Hilarious. I was getting a haircut the other day. Shout out to my barber, Joe Barber. And no, I was talking to someone about that at the barber shop in the chair across from me, where he was overhearing a conversation, and we just got that men talk going. And one of the things was like, majority of those guys were like, "Nah, I don't open up," but to them it's like a sign of weakness.
Oh, it is a sign of
But
weakness.
then I'm saying, like, no relationship is perfect.
Yeah.
But you can tell, like, it was kind of them who were struggling a little bit more
For sure.
because they're holding it in.
For
But I'm
sure.
like, hey, I know we're all struggling, but y'all are like, speak up, say something,
yeah.
because I know it's like it's that macho man mentality. But I think once you open that door of like, yo, open the communication with her, you'll start to see like it takes it a little bit to the next level.
Yeah.
And y'all both start to understand, like, oh, I didn't know you were struggling with this, or I didn't know you were struggling with depression, or like you were stressed out so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like,
it says
whoa.
on average, 1 in 8 men will experience depression, and 1 in 5 men will experience anxiety at some stage of their lives.
Yeah.
If you think of how high that rate is, like 1 out of 8 men.
Yeah.
1 out of 5 for anxiety. Like, it's even worse for anxiety. And I didn't even know what that emotion was till I got older.
Got you.
Like, I remember when I was younger, we used to go to a thing called Sky Ranch. And it's this ranch that you would go out to in 5th grade. And I remember you would be in kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, waiting to go, into 5th grade so you can go to Sky Ranch. And I remember, dude, I struggled with always getting nervous. But I didn't know what nervous was.
Gotcha.
I would always just be like, oh, my stomach hurts. Like, oh, I feel sick. Like, oh man, I feel like shaky. And they like, people are like, are you just nervous? I'm like, I don't even know what that is. No, like I'm sick, Yeah. And I had to learn that emotion. And it's funny because later in life, I didn't know what anxiety really was. I would hear people say like, oh, I'm struggling with anxiety. I'm like, what the heck does that even mean? What is that? And it wasn't until I got older, and I remember talking to somebody, and they're like, dude, this is what anxiety is. Like, you have anxiety. That's what that is. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. Like, and once again, 1 out of 5 men.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
you know what I mean?
And especially, I feel like even in today's generation, like, yeah, we really don't want to talk about anything because it makes us look like weak, bro. It makes you look really weak, and like it goes back to like to the way, like I said, we dress for other guys. Like we're not gonna want to look weak in front of these guys. Like, but nah, man, I think that's not. It's a scary road to kind of go down because it just up here, man. It just really throws you off, and next thing you know, it carries into your relationship, your significant other, your family, your friends.
Yeah.
And you just ball it up, man. So
you really do, man. It's really easy as a guy to bottle up your emotions. Like I said, females they're a little bit different. Like they're very little too outspoken sometimes. But, I mean, well,
watch your back, Tim. Watch your back.
Well, yeah. You never know.
Don't get another tooth knocked out.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. I keep feeling it. I'm like, oh, Lee, it feels so weird.
Karla got him with that upper hook.
I know, just bah! Yeah. But no, yeah. I mean, honestly. It's an actual issue, and like I said, for me, I definitely I struggle with it from time to time. I've been a little bit better at opening up, or that's why I do different things, like try to get my mind off of it, or do physical activities, just kind of get it going and stuff. How's your workout going, by the way? Have you stopped?
I haven't stopped. I have been slacking a little bit. Obviously, I told you I kind of quit jobs and just trying to figure out like my schedule again.
Yeah.
But I definitely have to keep like a little workout at home.
Yeah.
And a little bit more running into it. But it's like I said, fell off the wagon a little bit. But it's
that consistency, dude.
I feel good though. I mean, honestly, like
really?
I obviously like there's a few goals that I haven't hit yet.
Yeah.
But I honestly feel a whole lot better with my schedule, with working on music. It's just like,
man, I notice a difference. Look, as far as like working out, it really does change. It really does change your life and your lifestyle. For me, I was doing jujitsu maybe like 7 days a week. Yeah. Why I say 7 is because I would go 2 times a day, and some days. And so I'd go in the morning class, and then I'd go in the night class, and then some days I would just go to the morning class. So I was going like literally 7 days out of the week. Dude, I felt great.
Yeah.
I mean, amazing. And my diet was great. Everything was going great. I got injured, and I got really scared because so I don't think I told this story on the podcast. I think I might have told you.
Did or didn't, but the brain damage, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
It's
a lot of just wow.
Yeah.
But no, I ended up getting hurt. So I've gotten hurt a couple of times. Sprained my thumb, sprained my foot. Thought I broke it, but I didn't. And then just little things here and there. I mean, it's a contact sport. You're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
And no, so I was rolling with a blue belt. So it's white belt, blue belt, purple belt.
Oh, they said blue belt ice cream. I was like,
blue belt.
Huh?
Yeah, I was wrestling with the cow. No, dude, and he got me in a choke. And he was choking me out. And while he was doing it, see me, the competitive nature, they tell us, like, if you're in a bad position, it's just a roll. It's okay to tap. Like, just tap. And most of the times I do tap. I'm like, I just want to reset and then, keep fighting. Well, I didn't tap. And I almost got put to sleep. I didn't. But I went deaf.
Wow.
I went deaf in my left ear, and my right ear was, like, halfway deaf. Right?
Jesus.
And I was like, whoa, this can't happen. Most of you guys know, like, I mix for a living. Like, I produce for a living. I can't lose my hearing. That's the last thing I can lose, right? I lose that, and my family doesn't eat, or unless I get another job, which I don't want to do that, right?
Yeah,
so, so I went completely deaf, bro. And I had to go, I did like a typical Hispanic, didn't go to the doctor. I just toughed it out.
God.
I ended up going online and buying those that long thing that has a camera on the end and it has a little scraper and you put it in your ear.
How long? Because I was like, huh?
Yeah, like this long. No, it's like that, right? And it's got a little tip on it, and it has a like a light and a camera on it. So, you shove it in your ear and you start taking out earwax. And I'm like, it's probably just earwax. So I put it in my left ear, completely clogged with earwax. So that's why I went deaf.
Wow.
So
man.
I cleared it out. Dude, I'm hearing like amazing. Perfect. I'm like, oh, good. All right, dope. Go to my right ear, and there's barely any earwax in there. I'm like, okay, take it out. I can barely hear out of my right ear, bro.
Oh my God.
And I'm getting scared at this point. Like, you want to talk about struggling with stress, anxiety, a little bit of depression. I started kind of going in a slight depression. I'm like, dude, did I lose my hearing? Like, what is wrong? I'm trying to Google, and then once again, Google's telling me I got, brain tumors and cancer.
God.
I'm dying tomorrow, right? And I'm like, what in the world, man? And I was getting really worried. So I ended up, just kind of waiting it out. Like, okay, maybe it's just some drainage behind the eardrum. Like, I don't know what it is. And I had ended up buying my new speakers. Couldn't even really test them out because I could barely hear it in my right ear. And I'm getting worried, bro. Worried. Like, I'm having every apostle, prophet, whatever, pastor.
Yeah.
Everybody pray for me. I'm like, dude, I have to be able to hear. And, bro, and this was another thing, too. I started getting slight cauliflower on my ear a little bit,
man.
but it wasn't enough. It was enough to like kind of worry me, and I'm like, okay, is this gonna grow or what's happening here? And I'm like, man, so my ears were like just completely jacked up, bro, completely jacked up. So finally go to the doctor, and she looks at it. She looks at the outer ear. She's like, oh yeah, you do have a little, but it's gonna go down. It's not big enough to like be permanent, or you're not gonna look like Khabib or Conor McGregor.
Oh
like,
God.
don't worry about that. And other people are like, dude, you need to have that. You're going to look hard.
It makes you look like a
And
man.
I'm like, no, dude, I don't want to look. Trust me, I don't want to look like that.
Yeah.
All right. And then she looks at my ears. She's like, everything's normal. Honestly, I think it's, you're having a little bit of drainage, like allergies. Obviously, when you got choked out, she's like, you might have a little bit of blood back there, but it's going to take a little bit of time. You're going to be fine. You're going to be able to hear, blah, 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 whatever. And so I'm like, okay, that was the best $260 I've ever spent.
Gotcha.
Going to the ear doctor, the ENT.
Jesus.
Come home, and then sure enough, a couple of weeks go by, and my ear is normal now. But yeah, man, I was getting scared. So all of that to say, man, my diet has been pretty good.
Yeah.
I still have my cheat days every now and then, but I have not worked out.
Go to cheat day, bro. Come on.
Oh, pizza, bro.
Yeah. From where?
Dude. Who said what movie was that? I know it's Vince Vaughn. I can't remember it, but he's like, dude, pizza's pizza, baby. Good pizza, bad pizza. There's no such thing as bad pizza, bro. Like, it could be bad, but it's still pizza, bro.
You know what? I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
Pizza's
Like,
pizza.
cold. Yeah, pizza's pizza. So that's my go-to cheat.
So is a burger a burger?
Oh man, no. I don't. I think I can say no to that. Well,
I said, is a burger a burger? Tim says, well.
I said, well. Oh.
No, like the.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say no.
Okay.
I think not. I think a bad burger is a bad burger.
You know what I want to do?
What's that?
We got to do one time. One time? What the heck? We got to do sometime.
Yeah.
I get like 3 cheeseburgers from like 3
Okay.
random spots.
Ooh.
And I gotta like blindfold you or something.
Yeah.
And I need you to guess.
I like that.
If you can guess like where it's from.
Okay. I like
You
that.
gotta try that.
Yeah. Let's
See
do
how
that.
good you taste. But see if you're really built different.
I mean, I am. Trust me.
I mean, maybe Karla did like a bam, knock the taste out your mouth or something. I
knock
don't
the
know.
taste out your mouth, boy. Knock that tooth out real quick.
Touch my makeup one more time, Tim. Touch my makeup one more time.
But no, yeah, pizza's pizza, man. Good pizza, bad pizza, it's still pizza. It's good. So that's my go-to cheat.
You like? I think I know your answer. You like cold pizza?
Man, you know what? I'm not as much as hot pizza, but if I have to absolutely eat cold pizza, I'll eat cold pizza.
Fill-in producer. I'm not going to say your name. You like cold pizza? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You
how
said fill-in
you
producer.
you like how he even speaks.
All right,
You like how he
little-
just said,
Little context here, guys. We actually have somebody else behind the camera right now. It's not Karla and it's not Tiara.
it's not.
Um,
Definitely not Tierra Arcana.
You know,
Make that
definitely
clear.
not.
Yeah, wait. Nah.
No, you know what? No, but yeah, actually, Karla's out today. Tiara's out today.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I don't think we've even mentioned that Tiara has been doing some of the podcasts.
Nope.
Yeah, she's
No.
been. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we have a surprise guest.
Yeah.
A sit-in who will come in on the next episode, who's actually filming right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
We're not gonna drop any names.
Not gonna drop any names, but if you do guess it, I'll give you a free T-shirt.
But yeah, and he does like cold pizza. So
Okay, cold pizza. Yeah, I know people that like cold pizza.
I think you like cold anything, right?
Yeah,
he
he's like,
said-
I mean, I mean, it's
Yeah, he likes eating frozen donuts.
frozen donuts. That's a
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, we'll find out on.
We'll find out on the next podcast. That is a thing. Wait, hold on.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
hungry now, man.
I am hungry.
But
You know
yeah,
what?
now
You
you're
guys
right though.
distracted me.
We'll go back to it. Burger's not a burger.
It's
for
like
sure.
coffee. Bad coffee is bad coffee. There's no such thing as good. Like if it's bad, you can't be like, man, but it's coffee. You can do
That
that
is
with
true.
pizza. Like
I mean, that's like saying, you like Mario's coffee over Dino's coffee. You know what I'm saying? Which someone, was
oh my god,
was hyping him up a little too much.
Yo,
Make me.
make me. No, honestly, man, it was really good. But yours is extremely good, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
yours is
clearing.
10, yours is
thank
10
you.
out of 10. His is once again it's
It
solid
will
9
be
out of 9.9.
it will be hitting the shelves sometime soon. To keep on the
Yo,
lookout.
when we have our live event, I know we're gonna be giving away some Dino's
there's
coffee.
there's gonna be
so
some lucky winners.
There are. You guys need to stay tuned. Stay
Yeah.
tuned because we will be announcing very soon. I know we keep saying this, but we got to plan it out.
Yeah, we do, we
got to
do.
make sure we got all the details. So if you guys are here in the Dallas,
Yeah.
Fort Worth area, we're going to be doing a live podcast.
I mean, help us out. You got to
Help us
subscribe. You
out.
got to follow.
That's
you got to
right.
purchase some merch.
Get your merch.
Because you know how it makes you feel when you buy
Oh.
the merch. I don't know if that's how you do an organ, but I was like doing something musical. But yeah, y'all gotta help us out. So
Yeah,
get ready.
help us
You
out.
gotta get ready, man.
Get ready
You
for
gotta
it,
get
man.
ready.
It's about to come your way, so get ready for it. I think we're going to do free admission, so
Yeah,
there should be
I
no
mean,
excuse.
There
of,
really
like,
is no excuse.
There's really no excuse. Like
Yeah.
people love stuff that's free. Like I
on.
heard on the radio the other day here in Carrollton, they're like free concert, free food, free this, free that. I'm like, dang,
Jeez,
I'm
like,
on my way, bro.
Who's what do you call it? Who's like sponsoring? My
I
God,
have no clue, but they need to sponsor our show because we need some sponsors
Come
again.
on, we do. We
If
sure
you
do.
if you own a business or organization or
Yeah.
something, you want to sponsor let us-
Legal business, please.
all those Ponzi schemes and pyramid.
They're not allowed
business,
here.
They're not
okay?
allowed here, all right? I mean, unless you're paying really good, then
Hey, we can- we can-
I'll
Go
take
ahead and
that.
slide into the DMs.
Yeah, slide into my
and,
DMs, man. Have you ever slid in anybody's DMs?
No,
Never.
just the Bible.
You're
profile DMs.
freaking-
I had a question about the Bible,
What?
and I slid in.
no, I don't think I've ever done that.
I mean, other than yours. I mean, no. Come on now.
You did slide into my DMs.
I did,
I
right?
forgot about that. I mean, I knew that, but I just forgot about that.
Yeah, it's already been over a year.
It's been over a year.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a new assistant because Dino is now too busy.
Oh
to
my
come.
God.
This fool, dude,
Nah.
he's way too busy to come and sit on mixes. He's too
Oh
busy to
my
sit. He's like, I'm
God.
busy. I'm making that guapo taco. So I'm gonna start needing a new assistant, bro. I don't know,
man. I mean, I'm just taking what you taught me, and
This
I'm
is
just,
true. This is true.
taking it, man,
to the next
Taking it.
level, man.
Big growth, man. So
I like to hear that.
shout
I
out
like
to you,
that.
man. I
Shout
know
out.
people don't really hear this, but yeah, man. It's learning
Hey.
from the GOAT right now, man.
Oh,
learning
man.
from the GOAT. Come
You know,
on,
I never know how
somebody.
to take compliments like that. Honestly, like I'm being honest. Somebody was like, somebody yesterday had told me like, "Oh my God, dude, you're mixing like you're the GOAT," and I'm like, "Do I say thank you, or what do I say?" That's weird, right?
Well, yeah, because I think if you're like, "Oh, thanks, man," it's like, "Oh, this dude's cocky. This dude's
Right.
full of himself."
Yeah.
But then I heard
Yeah.
like it. But then I remember I was having a conversation with someone like, "No, like, take that as like take that compliment and like, not run with it like I said in a cocky way, but like, let it leave you encouraged."
Yeah, because
know?
like
And-
somebody who's like a really good mastering engineer or like a piano player, a guitar player, they're like, "Oh, you're a GOAT," like blah blah. I tend to, and I'm not lying because usually all these people are very talented. I'm like, "Nah, bro, you're like I don't know. I'm very awkward when it comes to taking compliments. I'm not saying I don't like them, but they do make me feel a little cringe.
I don't know, because last time I was like, "Hey, man, you're the GOAT." I know. Yeah, I know. And you're
Our
looking down
relationship
like,
is different,
you know you're talking to?
You know you're talking to, eh?
You know you're talking to us?
Hey, you know you're talking to, eh?
You're talking to Tim,
The GOAT.
I was gonna try to give you a funny middle name. I couldn't think of anything, but the GOAT.
GOAT, bro.
Tim the GOAT, man.
Heck yeah,
But
bro.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see where you're coming from, though, man. But
Right?
I've been in, not I can't say I've been in those awkward moments, but I mean when someone thanks you because like playing on stage or filling in on drums or something, you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, man, I tried." It's like, "Oh
Yeah,
man,
I'm
I'm
trying,
trying, man, I'm trying."
Yeah. Or like I have a buddy who has like amazing gear, and he's like, "Oh, bro, like, dude, like, he'll saw that I just like bought something, and he was like, "Oh man, like, so awesome, like, blah blah." I'm like, "No, man, just trying to keep up with you." You know what I mean?
Like really? Because I just bought a $25 plug-in. You just bought a $2,000 piece of gear.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I guess I'm not trying hard enough myself.
Yeah. No, I mean it's tough, man. I don't know. Compliments they're a funny thing. They obviously like release, chemicals in your brain and make you all excited, and it's a good feeling. But yeah, I'm like, but I don't want to be fake humble, but I do want to be humble.
Yeah.
But I don't want to feel bad for taking that compliment. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know, man. It's tough. Comment down below how you feel if you've ever been in that position.
Yo, give me some advice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he doesn't take advice from me anymore.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He's
I don't
too
even
big.
like
He's too busy for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a lie, bro. You're the one.
No.
Hey, we got to mix, like,
yeah.
oh, man, I'm busy.
Hey, bro, you know what?
busy.
JB, call me. No.
Yeah, Juan Beltran.
Oh my God. That's not funny, man. That's not funny. Nah, it's pretty funny. No, but man, I think at the end of the day, no cap, I think our relationship is pretty solid. Like, you know that you can call me anytime.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm answering. I've called you. You've answered on the toilet, bro. You know
I have. You know what? Yeah, I would say for me, man, it goes back to, I know I say this a million freaking times, but being a pastor's kid does something to you, and you have like all these walls and stuff. And I can say there's a handful of people that I let those walls down, and I allow them to like, I think for me, there's no middle ground. Like it's either your acquaintance or like a friend, so either one of those, or you're like one of my really good, or what people call best friends or whatever, right? Like those are my two categories. Black and white. Yeah. I mean, that's really three, but I'm going to call it two. Okay. And that's really what it is. Yeah. And there's only a handful of people that are in that category. You're not in it, but there's people that are. No,
okay, wow. All right. I'm like, I've slept on this couch before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you actually have multiple times. No, man, you're in that category. So I can. There's not a lot of people that I'll answer on the toilet for. Yeah. And you're definitely one of those people.
Yeah,
so you should feel privileged.
Okay. I am. I think I've answered.
Or I do the whole thing where like I'm on my phone with that person, and like I have to really use the restroom. We've obviously gone over this with my parents, but I always have to use the restroom, and so I'm on there, and then I'm like, ooh, I gotta flush the toilet. So what do? I know, mute, flush the toilet, walk out, unmute. That way they don't hear the toilet. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah. You're the only person. I don't care, man. I'm flushing that thing. Like, wait, were you just on the toilet?
Oh, hey, bro. Hey, sample that, bro. Sample that.
Put that in my next beat.
Yeah. Come on now.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah. That is hilarious. But
yeah, you ain't lying.
We're gonna end this podcast on that high note of us acknowledging that we're in a different category with each other.
Yeah. So like, that's a good. You know what? It's just gonna bring me to tears right now. But I don't cry because I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
Man.
Number 3, my lord. Number 3, my lord. Number 3, my lord. I really need that soundbite. We've just been slacking on getting that soundbite.
Come on, producer.
Guys, we're gonna have somebody coming on the show very soon, and they're gonna be doing the soundboards. That way, I don't have to worry about it, man. It's hard trying to keep this podcast going and doing the soundbites.
It's the focus, man. It's like you're like, oh, where I go?
I'm all like cross-eyed like this. You know what I mean?
Crazy eyes.
I'm all like crazy eyes. Like, dang, these things are fast. What's his name? Crazy Eyes or what?
Yeah, Crazy Eyes.
Yeah.
Isn't the one that gets like the Oreos on the pizza?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I'm about to have to bring you some Oreo pizza too.
Pizza. Hey, pizza's pizza, dog. I'll eat
I
that.
do know how to make the pepperoni with the Oreo on top. The pineapple pizza.
With the pineapple pizza.
Yeah, the sauce.
Oh my God. You're an idiot.
I am.
But no, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Tim's Roast Podcast, the #1 trending podcast in the world. Check the stats. It's a fact. Make sure you guys go onto our website, timbromusic.com. Scroll down and you will see a tab for the merch. Make sure and go get your merch.
Get the
merch, guys. Make sure to subscribe and like, and make sure to drop a comment down in the comment section
and
below.
share, please.
And share, yes.
Share.
Facebook,
MySpace, anything. Something.
Just
share it somewhere. Do it like back in the day. Just get like 20 of your contacts, make a group text, and just share the link.
There you go. I like that.
Just share the link.
I like that.
All those like Bible scriptures.
Yeah, yeah.
Those groups of
Guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned because once we hit 200 subscribers, we're going to be giving away something. So make sure. Yep. We're going to be giving something away. So once again, the more subscribers we get, the more chances you guys get of winning something. Okay, so
I like that.
yeah, exactly. Make sure to follow us at Tim's Bros Podcast. God, that still is not coming out all the way.
Tim's Bros Podcast.
Whew. At Tim's Bros Podcast, you can follow us there, and make sure to follow me at Tim Bro Music, and you can follow Dino at
_Dino Music.
Make sure to follow us. That way you are updated on whatever we got going on, guys. So once again, thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. Make sure to comment down below what was your favorite part. Also, comment down below what you guys want us to talk about, too,
Come on,
man.
yeah,
I'm
that'd be
saying,
cool, yeah.
everything's off the top of the dome here, okay?
Everyone needs to stop being shy. Because we know y'all can
Exactly.
talk. I know. Come on. I know.
Yep.
Comment down below.
Comment down below, help us out, and we'll go from there. Once again, stay tuned because we'll be announcing very, very soon when we are going to be doing a live event. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Peace.